about 70. Okay, the stretch is there. Okay, so you're feeling for bind rather than feeling for him to say, stop. All right, when you feel bind, which is there, that's the position. Yeah, stretch is there. You agree? Yeah, okay. So that's what you're feeling for. When does it bind? And the bind should be about 80, 90 degrees. So that's tight as well, which probably doesn't help him. And then while you're there, from our position, okay, well I can do that, that's not bad. Probably pulls a bit behind the knee. Or not.
That's just a calf.
Yeah. Okay, so you can test your gastrocnemius from the best position testing the tightness of hamstring and calf is to bring the leg up and can you get 90 degrees at the foot? And the answer is yes, the calf is relatively okay. And if it's very, very tight, it will soon kick in behind the knee. With regards to that hamstring, we know he's a little tight, but it doesn't tell me which hamstring is tight. Is it the bicep femoris or is it the semis as a group? How would I isolate?
Bend the knee.
No, let's leave the knee alone. Who said that? Who said bend the knee? You did. Which movement do you? So okay, if I bend the knee,
Take out. No, you only take out some. Bicep femoris, the long head. You bend the knee.
okay. But then I'm taking that semi and
Yeah.
well done. Okay. Okay, so from here, so like for instance, I got a feeling that his bicep femoris might be tighter than his semis. So you could say that for me to treat him effectively, I'd treat more his bicep femoris rather than his semis.
Rotate the ankle.
Not so much the ankle, is rotate the hip.
Yeah.
Alright, so for instance, so we know that he gets to 80, doesn't he? Yeah, or 70. Okay, so if I internally rotated him, and then took his leg more to an adduction, okay, and just feel bind there, yeah, and then if I externally rotated him, and took his leg there, I'll be okay-ish. Yeah? Okay, so if I turn his leg in, so that's more stretch on bicep femoris, and that's more stretch on the semis that way. So I know that there is why he's tight. So if I just worked on bicep femoris and bicep femoris only, by doing some soft tissue release techniques on it, yeah, maybe from this position here, you know, I can get him to lift his leg and I can work from the bicep, you know, I can bend his leg there, yeah, and then I can get him I can work down his leg as I just catch it at height, yeah, but I can just work him that way, or I can get him I can come in this way, as well as I'm working his leg down, yeah, I've done this treatment from this way.